What's up guys, ShelbyKay here and welcome to the second to last day in my Own Your 2020 series. We only have 2 videos left and I cannot believe that it has just flown by. I'm so proud of myself for sticking to this and actually getting these videos out to you guys because we all know how much I have sucked at staying consistent, so I'm really excited. If you guys haven't checked out the rest of these videos, please be sure to check out the playlist down below. I have 6 videos including this one in that playlist because I've been uploading every single day since the day after Christmas and we still have 1 video to go tomorrow. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing kind of a 2019 wrap up, kind of discussing the highs, the lows. Before I get into the video, I do want to say if you are not already subscribed, please be sure to click the subscribe button as well as the little bell notification so that you're notified whenever I upload. As I said, I do have 1 more video going live for this series, but then I'm hoping to stay on a much more consistent upload schedule after that. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the wrap up of 2019. Alright, so I am just going to start by saying that 2019 has been an interesting year. I've had a lot of ups, I've had a lot of downs, but I am ready to close the book on this chapter and move into the next part of my life starting in 2020. I have so many goals and I just have all this motivation and I'm just ready to completely change my life in 2020. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the highs of 2019. As I said, I had a lot of good things that happened this year, so I just wanted to start on a high note and talk about the good things that have happened. And of course, these are not all of the, good things that happened to me. A lot of good things happened over the year. These are just kind of the things that really stood out. So the first thing on my list that I wrote down is that in March I did finally get to go to Nashville. If you guys don't already know, my sister moved to Nashville about 2.5 years ago. She is pursuing a career in Nashville as a country artist and songwriter, and so she's lived there for about 2.5 years, and I've always wanted to go and visit her because I miss her and I want to see where she lives, but also because I love country music and I don't know, just Nashville is the home of country music. So I really wanted to go and just kind of see everything it had to offer and spend time with my sister. Essentially, my sister was playing a Riders in the Round show at the Bluebird Cafe. It was a huge honor for her. It was something she had dreamed of doing her entire life. And so she was really excited about it. She was posting about it all over social media. So my mom and I decided to go ahead and fly down and surprise her at the show. We ended up having to tell her beforehand that we were going because she needed to actually get us into the venue because it is actually quite small. But we were able to get in, we were able to see her, and it was such an honor and it was so cool to go to Nashville and surprise her and see her up on stage performing music. I've watched her perform music for a lot of her life, living in our hometown, so it was really cool to get to see her be up on that famous stage. As I said, it's a really tiny venue, but to see her up there knowing that this was one of her lifelong dreams, it was so cool. And I really would like to go back to Nashville because I just absolutely loved it. So the second thing on my list is my boyfriend surprising me with my adorable puppy Harley. I will insert a picture here. I have not actually introduced her on this channel yet, but Harley is a 9-month-old, I believe, black German Shepherd puppy. She is the newest addition to our family. We got her back in May? June? It was right at the beginning of the summer. We've had her for a little while. She is the absolute sweetest dog. She is my absolute baby girl and I love her so much. Clearly she's named after Harley Quinn. If you guys don't know, I'm absolutely obsessed with Harley Quinn. That's where she got her name, but she is my little baby girl and I am so thankful every day that my boyfriend brought her home and surprised me with her, and I just couldn't imagine my life without her. So she was definitely one of the biggest highs of this year. Number 3 is getting to go to Cabo and see my little sister get married. Not only did I get to see my little sister marry her first and only love, her high school sweetheart, who is one of my favorite people in the entire world, I got to travel out of the country for the first time in my life, got to go somewhere somewhat tropical and spend time with a bunch of my family and my boyfriend, and it was just great. I haven't had a vacation like that in the longest time, and so it was really great to be able to just go and relax and have fun. If you guys did not see that vlog, I'll go ahead and link that up in the cards as well as in the link down below so that you guys can go ahead and watch that vlog because it was awesome. And I'm just so happy for my sister to finally be united. Her husband I have always considered my brother-in-law, and so now that it's like legal, I'm so excited. We're in Cabo. I actually got to reconnect with my best friend from high school. She is still really good friends with my sister, so she got to come to the wedding in Cabo, and while we were there we reconnected, and now it's kind of like there was no time between us. We've become so close again, even in the like couple months that we've been back. Reconnecting with her has just been great, and it's meant a lot to me, and so I feel so thankful that she is back in my life, which then brings me to the next high on my list, which was getting to go to the Jonas Brothers concert with her. We have been obsessed with the Jonas Brothers since we were kids. They were literally our life. Bought a couple tickets to the show that they had in Oakland and asked me if I wanted to go, and I said yes, and we got pit seats and it was great. That vlog will be coming next week. I do have the footage, I just haven't edited it yet, so that vlog will be coming. You guys will get to see that. And going to that concert was just very surreal. As I said, you know, we have been obsessed with the Jonas Brothers for so long, and so getting to see them and actually like seeing them in person, like they were literally like right here because we have pit seats, so they were like 10 feet away. It was like so unreal, like I couldn't even believe it, like they were really there. The next high that I have on my list is finally taking steps to get my mental health back in check. As you guys know, my mental health has been awful this year. I've talked about it a lot, and I had hit the lowest point that I had ever experienced in my life. And so despite all of the bad stuff that came with it, I was finally able to say, nope, this is enough, and start taking those steps. I did get a therapist. I am on different supplements. I'm not on actual medication yet because I can't necessarily afford to go see an actual doctor, but I am taking those steps to get my mental health back in check. And that's something that I am very proud of. Even though it has only been about a month, I am very proud, and I'm feeling a lot better even knowing I've taken those steps. And so I want to continue that, and I want to do whatever else I can. Hopefully I can get a job with insurance so I can go to the doctor and all that sort of thing, to keep taking those steps to get myself back to feeling normal again. And my last high of 2019, as bittersweet as it was actually quitting vet med. Essentially it had been something I had been struggling with for a long time, whether vet med was something I wanted to continue to pursue or not, and just feel so much more free now that I've actually taken the leap. I've cut ties, I'm out of that world now, and I feel so much more free. I feel like my head is so much more clear. And yes, I'm going to miss it. Yes, I was so passionate about this job, but burnout happens. These kind of things happen. And I am glad that I was finally able to, step away and make that decision. I feel like that has definitely helped with my mental health, and has definitely just changed my outlook and my life for the better. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the lows. Essentially everything is going to be linked to my mental health being at the worst that it's ever been. It got to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore. Everything in my life was being affected. I had no energy. My relationship was suffering. My friendships were suffering. I had no passion to do absolutely anything. Most days I couldn't even get off the couch because my mental health was so bad, and I wasn't taking care of myself physically. My physical health was at the worst it's ever been. Because my mental health was so poor, I was drinking a lot. I wasted so much time napping and scrolling on my phone because I just had no energy to do absolutely anything else. As I said, most days I could hardly get myself out of bed or off the couch. So I literally would spend 90% of my time when I wasn't working napping or scrolling on my phone because I just had no energy to do anything else. I wasn't creating. I wasn't seeing my friends. I was blowing my friends and family off because I just didn't have the mental energy to do anything. It was a really vicious cycle, and that's kind of really the only low of this year, but it was a big low that kind of affected everything in my life this year. So yeah, my mental health has been awful, and it really, I can't let myself get back into that again. So that's why mental health is going to be so important for me in 2020. I know I keep saying it, but you guys don't even understand like how bad I got. I can't afford to let myself get that bad again. Okay, so that is kind of my wrap up of 2019. I'm sorry if this video was very rambly. I kind of wanted to do something a little more personal and just kind of, as I said, wrap up 2019, close this chapter, and start over fresh tomorrow with, this new chapter of my life. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below what were your guys' highs and lows and, you know, lessons for the year, the decade, whatever you want to give me. We still have one video left, so please be sure to subscribe if you aren't already, and be sure to check out my Instagram. Thank you guys so much for going on this journey with me. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve. Stay safe out there. As always, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next year in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.